Hey, what's up? It's Sam Patel, and today we're going to be talking about how to build a social media following for your Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaigns. So, thank you for watching, and let's get into it. So today is all about how to build a social media following before you start your Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign. This is one of the things that a lot of people don't forget. They just forget to do this. And then when the campaign goes live, they wonder, okay, where did it all go wrong? If you don't build a community, don't build a tribe before you actually launch, then yes, you're going to end up raising very little or nothing at all. So before we go into this, I want to go into a big misconception. The second big misconception is all about followings. So every day we're looking at influencers, we're seeing the amount of followers they have. This is actually not a good indication of how popular something is. If something has 1 million followers and only has one engagement per day, it means that this is probably not a good influencer or it's not a good brand. So rather than getting envious, if you've got 1,000 followers and 100 engagements per day, that's what you should be looking at. It's not about the amount of followers you have, it's really about the engagement. So that's how you should be looking at your social media following. You don't have to have 1 million followers. If you have 1,000 followers and 100 engagement per day, then that's what you should be looking for. When you're also building up a social media following, a lot of people fall into this trap of actually looking for fake followers. So I would highly recommend against not doing fake followers, because this is, followers is only good for your ego, not for your brand. People can tell. If people are smart enough, they can see, okay, you know what, this brand has 1 million followers and has no engagement. This must mean they've got fake followers. Also, in terms of ads, you'll end up paying more for this, because if you're going to start doing something called remarketing ads is targeting ads to people who have interacted with your brand and getting them to see this ad again. So if you're going to be running ads to your social media followers, then a lot of money is going to be wasted on crap spends. So this is, you don't want to be sending ads to people who are fake. You're just going to end up wasting money. So this is why it's important not to buy fake followers. The first thing you should do as soon as you have your Kickstarter or Indiegogo idea is make sure that you start setting up the profiles for all your accounts. Make sure you're setting up your Facebook profile, make sure you're setting up your Twitter profiles and your Instagram profiles. This is all part of building up that community even before you launch. This is what a lot of people don't do. It's something that I encourage a lot of people to do. I speak around the world about product launch strategies and how to have successful business launches. What a lot of people do is they generally tend to sit on an idea. They go into dark mode where they don't put anything on social, and then when they launch their product, they expect a whole bunch of people to support the project. And this isn't the case. I've seen so many great projects out there that could have raised a lot of money or could have been successfully funded, but just because they didn't create that community, didn't create that social, their projects ended up not doing so well. To get started, you should be posting about 5 to 10 bits of content on your channels. Even before you launch your business, you should be posting 5 to 10 bits of content. So this way people can see, okay, you know what, this project, I know what this is about. I can see on the Facebook for more information. I can see on the Twitter for more information. I can see on the Instagram. Again, it's also about building up trust. If you start building from soon as you have the concept idea, people will know, okay, this guy has been around for a good couple of months, rather than just seeing a post that was posted yesterday. If you saw a post from a brand that you're thinking of buying and you only saw one post and that was done yesterday, is that going to make you buy? The answer is no. So it's important to start building up trust by posting content. The other big problem that people have is a question of what content to post. So you've got to first work out who your audience is. If you create a customer avatar and get a paper, write down on this paper who your customer is that's going to be buying your product. Then you can work out the type of content that they like. You can maybe share news articles about things of interest. So if you're creating camera equipment, you can maybe share interesting articles all around different types of photography people can take. You can also look at competitors. Competitors is a great way to actually figure out what content to post. You don't have to necessarily recreate the wheel. All you have to do is modify and change it. You can go through your competitors and look at all the posts that they've been doing and actually just create a content plan based on what they did. With Facebook, you can actually scroll back to the very beginning of their posts and see exactly what they did and just copy this if you want, obviously adding your own spin to it. You can also write articles about your new product and show people how this is going to help them. So if you've created a sleep-orientated product, write some articles about the problems of sleep and how your product is going to help them. The other thing that you can do is show them behind the scenes. A lot of project creators, they don't show behind the scenes. A lot of the reasons why people support crowdfunding projects is because they like to follow the journey. So show people what you're doing behind the scenes, show people how you're building up the project, even show people your office setup or what you're doing today. So this way, again, it builds up trust and people can see, hey, this guy, he's creating all these projects and I've been able to follow the journey from all the way at the back. So they feel much more part of your journey and more likely to support you. So, the other thing I want to encourage people to do is automate a lot of these things. So you can use Sendable, Hootsuite, and Buffer. These are social media management tools. And this allows you to post content in advance and it automates the sending out of it. When you're doing entrepreneurship, you want to be saving your time rather than posting content yourself. You also want to be looking into hiring a social media person. It's no good for you to be focusing in doing a lot of these things. You can very easily hire a social media person using freelancer websites for about $5. So this is really important for you to do as well. The last thing I want to encourage people to do is run low-level ads using Facebook and Google. A lot of the times the social media platforms, if you're not running ads and then all of a sudden you start running ads, they're going to end up blocking your accounts. And this is the number one problem that a lot of people are facing. Facebook just out of nowhere is blocking accounts. So it's really important that you start building up the value of your account. You can do this very easily by just boosting some posts and letting people start seeing your brand. You can add a very small budget, a couple of dollars a day rather than get really insane behind it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode on how to build your social media following. Hopefully you guys build up a solid social media following and go on to have many successes with your crowdfunding campaign. If you've enjoyed this episode and you want a lot more tips and tricks and traffic and hacks, I've got a whole Facebook group. It's got over 2,500 founders, creators, people from all walks of life, and it's a group that you can connect with people from past projects or people that are actually in the same position you are. It's a network of support and I really think you guys should join it. It's also got about 4 years worth of content, things that can help you make sure your crowdfunding campaign's a super success. I've also got an amazing book on Facebook ads that I want you guys to check out. So do check out the show notes and the comments below to get this information, and I will catch you on the next episode soon. So thank you for listening. Have a great day. Thank you.